Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chux-Orji. I'm a relationship and marriage counselor. I'm also an infidelity recovery coach. On this channel, we discuss everything relating to love, relationships, and marriage. I help you create a healthy and lasting marriage built on love, trust, and respect by providing a safe and supportive environment where you can freely express your thoughts and emotions and then work towards building the marriage you truly desire and deserve. So today we are discussing yet another interesting topic, the 7 secrets to a successful marriage. Now, the first secret to a successful marriage, I know your guess is as good as mine, is communication. Marriage is built on communication. Communication, I dare say, is the engine room of a marriage. Marriage is a type of relationship, yes? And then relationship is about relating. And to be able to relate with anybody, you must communicate effectively with that person. Now, when we talk about effective communication, we are not only talking about saying something and talking about something, that's being verbal with your communication. Effective communication is even more of active listening and listening with empathy, listening to be able to understand what somebody is saying in the context with which they are saying it. Effective communication means that I understand what you're saying, the way you mean it. So people can say something and the person they are talking to will misinterpret what they are saying or misunderstand what they are saying. So when that happens, effective communication has not taken place. So couples must master the skill of effective communication. It is actually a skill. To master communication effectively, a lot of the reasons couples struggle is because of a communication breakdown. Once there is breakdown in communication, so I have something to say and I don't really know how to say it so that you can understand it. Some people have a lot to say, but they don't know how to express what they feel. They don't have the right words to say what they mean. So and they can't say what they mean exactly how they mean it. But the person they are talking to, their spouse in this case, don't understand what they are saying in the context in which they are saying it. So you see there is a breakdown in communication, and when that happens, couples will continually struggle. So when couples master the skill of communication, that means with active listening and from a place of empathy. So you're listening to understand your spouse and feel the emotions they are feeling as they are saying what they are saying. So you're not listening to criticize, to judge, or to even condemn your spouse. That is when we can say that effective communication has taken place. And that is one of the secrets of a successful marriage. So a marriage where people can say what they are saying and they can be heard in the real sense of the word. That makes a successful marriage. Now, the second secret to a successful marriage is intimacy and romance. Intimacy and romance is very key to a successful marriage. Couples must continually fan the flames of their marriage. You can't allow the spark in your marriage to die. You must continually reignite and fan the flames of passion, intimacy, and romance in your marriage. These are very vital to your marital success. Intimacy is a physical manifestation of emotional closeness. So when you're emotionally close and bonded and connected to your spouse, it shows in your level of intimacy. Now, romance, on the other hand, keeps the spark alive in your marriage. It adds excitement and fun to your daily life. So, and intimacy and romance, when it is given in very healthy proportion, it relieves stress, improves communication, it fosters a sense of security and trust between partners. It also helps partners to appreciate and value each other. So it is very vital that we begin to grow our intimacy and romance in our marriage. It's very key. And it is sad that a lot of couples have come to a place in their marriage where there is no intimacy, where there is no romance. Okay, we get so busy, we get so distracted, we get so overwhelmed with life challenges a lot of the times. And some couples have become disconnected from each other. So intimacy is like the last thing in their mind. It is a need. It is a need. It is an emotional need that must be upheld for the success of your marriage. The third one is handling conflict. The third secret to a successful marriage is handling conflict. Your ability to handle conflict effectively. Conflict can happen anywhere. It is a natural part of life, and it doesn't happen in marriage alone. Conflict can arise between parents and their children, between siblings, between colleagues, and even between friends. So it's not odd that conflict will arise in marriage. It is how couples handle this conflict that arise that will either weaken or strengthen their marriage. So you can turn your conflict to an opportunity to strengthen your marriage. How you handle this conflict can increase your bond and help you understand each other better. So when conflict arise, it's a sign that this is your partner's weak point. This is their deal breakers. This is their inadequacies. This is how much they can take. So it helps you understand each other better and know how to deal with each other moving forward. Oh, the way I handle this isn't right. So my partner feels sad when I talk like this. My partner feels disrespected when I behave this way, because these are the things that happened while you had this conflict. So you were able to turn your conflict into a positive, make your conflict into a positive, turn it to, and it becomes a positive conflict, so to say. So both of you are able to understand each other better as a result of that conflict. So that's using your conflict to strengthen your marriage, because you've been able to master how to resolve your conflict. Conflict resolution is a big skill that couples must learn, because conflict will always arise. Okay, you can't always agree on the same thing, and that's a fact. So, but how you handle your differences will help to strengthen your marriage and also increase your chances of creating marital success. The fourth one is established shared values. That's the fourth secret to a successful marriage, that both of you have shared values. See, a lot of couples struggle because they don't believe in the same thing. They don't value the same thing. So their values differ even when it comes to how they parent. Their values differ in their ideology of what a family should be. Their values differ in their ideology of some principles of marriage. So some believe they don't believe in the same thing when it comes to openness in marriage. So you see couples, they don't believe that I should be totally open to you as my husband. I should be totally open to you as my spouse. I need to keep some things to myself. You need to keep some information to yourself, even though we are married and we are supposed to be one. This is because we have different values. So you have a lot of couples that don't share the same values when it comes to polygamy, for instance, when it comes to infidelity, for instance. So you're married to a man who believes that even though I'm married, I'm entitled to concubines. Even though I'm married, I'm entitled to cheat on you. I'm entitled to have girlfriends. I'm entitled to have, all those names they give it, side chicks and all that. And this is what happens in marriages. And they don't see anything wrong with it. So some people see nothing wrong with it. We have some women actually that see nothing wrong in their husbands having girlfriends. So you see, if you're married to somebody with different value and belief system, it's going to hinder your progress and the success of your marriage. But when you're married to somebody who share the same ideology when it comes to raising your children, how you raise your children, they believe you don't spank children, they believe you don't yell on children. It's smooth. Parenting your children is smooth. So somebody believes that there is absolute openness in marriage and both of you can share anything. It's smooth, yes? So that's one of the things that you need to work on if you want to create marital success. So you can actually go ahead and create your belief system and your value system all over again. Have that conversation with your spouse. Okay, what is our values? Some of you may not even know what your partner's values are as regards marriage, as regards any other thing, even as regards business, finance, and every other aspect, spiritual life as well. So you can create that value system today. I have a free guide that helps you to create your marriage vows, your marriage values, vision and mission statement. I will be dropping the link to download that from my online store in the description below. You can go ahead and pick it up. It's free, and create your marriage values today. Now, the fifth one is fostering mutual respect and appreciation. Everybody deserves to be respected, both the man and the woman. We all deserve respect. So, a marriage where you mutually respect each other, you don't talk down on each other, you don't make each other feel bad because you feel you are the man, so you are the Lord and King, and everybody should submit under your authority and bow before your throne of mercy and throne of threats, or you know what I mean. So, but when you understand that you and your partner are equal human beings, are human beings first of all, and every human being deserves to be respected. It helps to build a successful marriage. So you don't build a successful marriage on disrespect or putting down your partner. That's a no. Okay, it's going to hinder your success. Now the fifth one is keeping the commitment. There will be challenging times. It won't be all good all the time. So the commitment to keep going, to choose your spouse all over again, come rain, come shine, as you weather the storms of life, the weather the storms of challenges that you face in your marriage, is one of the things that build a successful marriage. You can't be a fair weather married partner and expect to create success in your marriage. In the good times and in the bad times, staying committed to your vows, staying committed to your spouse, and working through your challenges together and actually coming out on the other side as successful is one of the signs of the secrets of a successful marriage. Married people who are interested in creating success stick together and they stay committed to their marriage and their vows and their relationships. The seventh one, and then the final one, is building a strong supportive network. We are not wired to exist alone. A lot of married couples, I've heard married couples say that I just focus on my husband and my children. I focus on my wife and my children. It is very good to focus on your wife and your children. But guess what? We all need more people. We need people other than our spouse to be able to create success. We need people in our lives. You need good friends in your life. You need good family members that can be a support system that you can always fall back on when things try to go south. Okay, so at some point we all need each other. We are not wired to exist alone. So intentionally begin to build a strong circle of support, and you also be a strong support to somebody, to a family. So when people are struggling, when you're struggling, you have somebody to call on to help you, to be there for you, to support you, to walk you through, even help you and hold you up in prayers. Okay, so that's why you need good people around you. We are not wired to exist alone. We all need a support other than our spouse. Create your own circle of friends that are supportive, that are genuine. Your husband should create his too. Both of you should have mutual friends that do things together with, hang out with once in a while, that share the same values as you both. It is very critical to your success. We are social beings, so you need to learn to socialize and build your social intelligence, skill, and be able to, garner that support system so that you can fall back on them when things become difficult and overwhelming for both of you as well. So that's it on today's video. And if you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Okay, click on the notification bell to also get notifications whenever I post a new video. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next video.